I feel like we're living in the TikTok age of experiments. Everybody nowadays wants to be an Etsy contributor. Everybody wants to be handy, build your own DIY. I want it to be organic. I want it to be natural. I want to make it myself. I want to be sustainable. Bro, what are we doing? I got tagged on a video and I did a shorts on it about a dude pretty much taking a Vaseline tub, dipping it in boiling water. When the Vaseline totally melted down, you take your favorite fragrance, right? You spray it 758 times inside of it, then let the Vaseline completely cool off either on a countertop or in a fridge, and then you can use it as a roll-on. So here is that experiment. So this freaking tub cost me like $7. I put tuxedo inside of here. I try to do the mix and I do smell the tuxedo, but on the skin, it was just a little bit too thick. It felt like a heavy coat on my skin. I didn't like the feeling. And honestly, I smell the tuxedo, but there's hints of it. I did at least 20, 30 sprays. You guys can go watch the video. I put a ridiculous amount. Yes, this is a ton of liquid, but I whipped that joint in like if I was in the kitchen cooking crepes. But this for me was an experiment gone wrong. Cuba, you used the big one. You should have used the smaller one. I'm not here to make my own friend. What are we doing? This isn't chemistry class, guys. But this is the age that we're living in. Everybody wants to do experimental type joints. But luckily a brand reached out to me. They probably saw that video and saw how embarrassed I was, telling me they have a travel solution that isn't in spray form that can absolutely replace this bullshit. So let's roll my music, because they're using popular name brand fragrances to put in a travel safe container that actually work.
Welcome to the YouTube channel that will make you laugh more than a gaggle of unicorns mating in the Serengeti. His wealth of knowledge will make the most astute astrophysicist question. His life decisions, led by his spiritual advisors, Chuck Norris and Walter Mercado, I present to you Mr. Kind of a Big Deal.
Kind of a big deal.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Shout out to DaBalmDotCom for sponsoring today's video. And that's not the bomb, it's the balm. But I'm a New Yorker. We say water, while y'all say water.
Water?
Now, there's 3 different scent profiles that were sent over to me. So this one is the Ombre Balm, followed by the Club Balm, and finally, the smaller Bleu de Balm. Now let's see if you guys can guess what fragrances they are. I'll wait. I'm sure you got 2 out of 3. One was even confusing for me, and personally it was the Club Balm, because at a moment I was like, because Ombre was Ombre Nomad by Louis Vuitton, Blue was Bleu de Chanel. I don't know if it was the EDP or the EDT concentration, but it was Bleu de Chanel. But what the hell was the Club? A fragrance that I don't have and I don't absolutely love personally, but it's Versace Eros. Why would you send me that?
Once again, things that could have been brought to my attention yesterday!
So in these presentation, it gives you a breakdown in the back. These are travel-ready, eco-conscious, value-packed, up to 3 times more fragrance oil and 6+ hours of longevity. Ingredients: essence, beeswax, candle wax, olive oil wax, grapeseed oil, and white oil. That's racist.
In oil terminology, crude is good.
I didn't know there was such thing as white oil, I'm gonna be honest with you. So the first one that I reached for was the Ombre Balm. That's the first one that I tried out, and I'll show you what the presentations look like. It's actually very cool. You can tell eco-friendly. It's kind of like cardboardish paper type energy. Nice branding, clean to the point. Having those natural ingredients there for you hipsters who live in Brooklyn and wear hemp clothing, this is definitely right up your speed. And for you 2023 millennials, yeah, you're gonna go fucking awesome for this. Yeah, it's not labeled.
More disappointed in you.
So we got DaBalmDotCom balms. So I'm gonna be completely and utterly transparent. I automatically, when I heard this coming and I had the brand, I was like, bro, I'm telling you to be confident about your shit, because if this shit sucks, and I had the same experience that I did with this, and I've tried to do this whole Etsy shit back in the day. At one point when I had hair, I tried to make my own pomade with beeswax, and there was some sort of root, I forgot what it was, some root powder, trying to do this, emulsify it, so I had my beautiful big, like higher the hair, closer to Glock kind of Jersey Shore moment.
This hair ain't moving, my dude. 150 miles an hour on the highway on a street bike doesn't move.
It sucked. I'm not built to put this shit together. So I was like, bro, if it sucks, I gotta be all the way a gram, bro. Like, you understand? He's like, no, I don't care, bro. Be honest, you know what I'm saying? I like your content, I like your type of energy, but I'm confident that my product is dope. I'm like, all right, bro, heard it all before. But honestly, these have been an absolute blast to wear and have really removed the trauma that I had from this joint. Like this joint, the Ombre Nomad joint. So it's a push pop, like real nostalgic. You just push it under, you just stick your finger inside like you used to in the movie theaters with the young teenage girl back in the day when you were a teenager also. Relax, weirdos.
I can feel it all the way down in my plums.
Boom, you just finger the joint and it slides up like a little, chapstick. I don't know, can you wear this on your lips? That'd be kind of wild, right? But it's natural, right? Chill. Very strong smelling Ombre Nomad DNA. It smells like really close. Like if you know Ombre Nomad, you'll pinpoint this absolutely automatically. Here's one of the ways you can apply it. I mean, it's really no fucking rocket science. You put it on. It's not a super hard sheen, but it's not wildly thick like the Vaseline, and you can definitely spread it around. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel, I believe the term is cakey on the skin. And in the cold weather, like even though I'm vitamin D deficient, damn near transparent, Casper's little cousin, I still get ashy as shit. So for me, it kind of helped just doing this type of energy. And something very interesting happened in wearing that particular fragrance. I was in a lingering type situation like, yo, Coops, what up, chilling, bang. And I gave a dude a fist bump like that. And I had this joint on. And Money hit me up on some like, yo fam, I could still smell you after because of the fist bump. So the fist bump like rubbed up against dude shit. I was like, haha, don't touch me, germ. I don't know if you wiped your ass or held your dick right now.
You bet your sweet bippy I did.
And it stayed on they fist, so I thought that was kind of lit. So it leaves a little bit of a shine factor. But bro, the scent cloud and the longevity of this stuff rubbed on your skin, I was thoroughly impressed. I legit thought this was gonna be kind of like a hint, a subtle, a little fleck of scent. No, bro, this has some nice balls to it. I was very surprised. I had at least 5 hours, at least, but it had a little sillage waft to it. And one of the fly shits that happened actually with what's the other one? The Club. Because the Club took me a minute to realize what the hell it was. When I smelled it, I was like, ooh, this smells mass appeal crazy or whatever, but it smells a little fuckboyish. Even in the thing, it didn't speak to me because I'm not a huge fan of it, but clearly I used it and I rubbed it. So what I did, I wanted to try it on the wrist. So I have a leather strap watch, right? So what I did was I put it like on the pulse point here. But one of the dope things about this shit, which probably you shouldn't do, and if you love your leather goods, maybe you shouldn't do it, but it's kind of lit, is that in putting it in one of my pulse point and I closed the watch, the fragrance is kind of living in the strap. Like the oils kind of feel like it absorbed into the leather strap, which I don't know if that's a thing or not, but it smells much better than wearing my sweaty ass acidic sweat smell.
What is that smell?
On the strap, and now I got a little bit of a fragrance attitude off of this joint while it's still lingering and my body heats up and it starts to produce a little bit more fragrance. So the Club for me is my least favorite of the scent profile since it is Versace Eros-esque, but it saved a little bit of energy because it's not full-blown Versace Eros. There are some similarities to it, but it's not 100% close. This one is very close to the Ombre Nomad joint, but surprisingly the banger was the Bleu de Balm one. The Bleu de Chanel joint. This joint reeks of Bleu de Chanel. I was like, hey, yo, this shit is kind of popping in these streets. So what I ended up doing, look, I already got like tread marks on this shit, was I was hitting it like that, bang, around the chain mark, which is stupid because if you get in the chain, you gotta wash it off. It might be a little bit of crust and shit because even skin cells get on your chain. But I was going hamburger, I'll be like, bang, and I was doing it here, bang, and it ended up on my clothes, bang. Chill out, be careful. If you got some like good shit, if you don't want waxy type elements on your clothes, you might be shit out of luck. This smells fantastic. Somehow, I guess rubbing it on, or I don't know what the chemistry is of this shit, it bursts in the air, it pops. There's no aeration going on, but that masturbation against the skin, this is a cool fucking product. I thought it was super fun. Like it's easy travel to go type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like not heavy duty, you don't gotta take an atomizer with you. It's a cool conversation type piece. These are actually good, bro, and they're natural, organic and sustainable.
That's what's up.
But most importantly, they smell good and they last and they project and they perform very well. I'm still shocked, I'm not gonna hold you. Cool presentations, bro. They got about like 10 different fragrances on their website, and of course they're having a Black Friday deal like everybody else is, and I'll put the details in that description. But essentially, you get these two, and this one comes free. So you get the Eros, the Ombre Nomad, and that Bleu de Chanel one comes free. And I think for that whole package is like 65 bucks or 62 bucks, something along that space. Bro, it's not bad. I mean, to wear the stick down, you're gonna have to like go in like, Like, it's gonna take you a little minute. It's like a chapstick, bro. I put this shit on your lips. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I put that shit on my nose because it has like natural shit. I put on my forehead because I'm a little bit dry and patchy. And then you got that smell lingering all over you. Bro, I like this product. I like the fact that I can rub it against myself. I wasn't gonna, should I? I mean, that's inappropriate. Should I share the story? All right, so I was having an alone time, right? My wife was away and I was going through the internet shopping and oops, X videos came on. I don't know what that is. And I started scrolling and then I started, you know.
I think it's disgusting.
And forget ball spraying because now you got the whole, everything smells like Bleu de Chanel. You know, like, is that weird?
You're naughty.
I didn't get no itch, no burn. After the shot, everything was smooth. They had a nice shine to. I don't recommend that joint. I think the brand owner is probably gonna frown upon and copyright strike this video because you're not supposed to. But I did. You can't watch Colombians Gone Wild and not, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, hey, papi, como está? You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw that and just used the bomb. Maybe I shouldn't put that in the video.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
All in all, very surprised with this product. It's actually really good. Good performance. Good sillage bubble, surprisingly. Lasted well over 5 hours on the skin. Leaves a little bit of a lotion-esque type feel, but not like a Vaseline thick or Aquaphor sensation. It's kind of just chill vibe. Obviously, if you coat your hand, you're gonna have a big blob of shit, but the shit's gonna smell good. Like, I'm very surprised and I'm curious to see what other scents that they have in their repertoire. Like, this is just a good idea. Leave it to the Canadians to do some nice shit. It's always in New York, I gotta fuck it all up. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. I'll put a link in the description. Shout out to DaBalmDotCom, DaBalmDotCom, for sponsoring today's video and putting me onto this stuff. This is shit that I'm actually gonna use. It's just very convenient. It's low key. I can throw it in my man purse along with my chapstick, possibly confuse them, put them on my lips, and hopefully I won't die. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. What do you think of these joints? Is this something that you're interested in or at least trying out? Because I was very reluctant and I thought it was gonna be just straight up dog shit, but it's actually cool as fuck and it works. Go figure. If not, just make it yourself. Go to YouTube and start whipping shit and see how that goes. I'll see y'all stitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. Smooches.
But he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.